everyone, welcome to mathematics tutorial. So today we will discuss on how to construct a frequency distribution for the given data. So there are 4 steps or 5 steps in order to construct a frequency distribution. Number 1, we need to find the number of classes. So formula in order to find the number of classes, that is k equals 1 plus 3 log n. So where n is number of population. That is number of population yung n. Okay, number 2, we need to find the value of range. So r equals highest value subtract lowest value. That is the formula in order to find the range. Number 3, we need to identify the class size, or letter C, class size. So formula, that is R over K. Okay, so ito yung steps in order to find the, or in order to construct frequency distribution. First, tingnan natin yung step number 1. That is 1 plus log or plus 3 log n. So number 1, we need to find the value of k. So 1 plus 3 times what is the value of log n. So ang n is number of population. So ilan lahat ito? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 10, that is 60. So that is log 60. So that is the value of n, 60. So equals 1 plus 3 times, so using your calculator, log 60, that is equivalent to 1.7782. That is log 60 using your calculator or using your cell phone, but i-convert ito yan sa scientific calculator. Next, simplify 1 plus this one, multiply 3 times 1.7785, that is 5.3344. Then i-plus mo yan, that is 6.334, or the value of k is 6. Tandaan, ito na yung number of classes natin. That is the value of k. Next, how to find the value of r? So step number 2, the value of r is highest value subtract lowest value. So let's find the highest value dito. So highest value is, that is 11. Tingnan natin. Okay, ito 29. So highest value is 29 subtract lowest value, that is, okay, that is 10. Okay, that is 10. So 29 minus 10, that is 19. That is the value of r. Next, tandaan, the value of k is 6, the value of r is 19. How about the class size? So c equals number 3 r over k. So that is 19 over 6. So that is 19 divided by 6, that is 3.16, or that is positive 3. So number of, or class size is 3. So ito na yung tandaan natin. Class size is 3. Step number 4, kailangan lang natin, so tandaan natin, the value of k is 6, value of r is 19, and yung class size natin is 3. Okay, next, we need to construct a frequency distribution table. Step number 4, set the lowest value as your first lower limit. So ano yung lowest value natin? So that is 10. So that is 10 to class is 3, or size of the class is 3. So 10, 11, 12. So 12, then 13 to 15, then 16 to 18, next 19 to 21, next 22 to 24, 25 to 28, and 29 to 30, 27 pala ito, 27, this one 28 to 30. So ito na yung class limit natin, class limit from lowest value until highest value natin, that is 29. Dito na bilong yung 29. Next, ito na yung class limit natin, class limit. Next, how to find the frequency. So frequency is, you need to identify kung saan yan nabilong yung data. So ito yung class size 3. So 10 to 12, that is equivalent to 3. 13 to 15, equivalent to 3. 16 to 18, that is equivalent to 3. 16, 17, 18, that is the class size. Okay, next 11 is belong to this one. Okay, 1, tali muna natin, tali. So this is 11 na belong sa 10 to 12, 16 na belong sa dito, 21 this one, 11 dito, 19 this one, 19 dito pa rin, next 16 dito, 16 dito pa rin, 26 dito, 11 that is belong here, 19 this one, next 16 dito, 11 dito, 19 dito, 13. So ang 13 belong 15 dito, 23 this one, 24 dito, 15. Sana belong yung 15, dalawa, 15. So dito dalawa. Next 11 dito, 15 this one, 13 dito ulit, 24. Sana bilang yung 24 dito, 18. Sana bilong yung 18, this one. Next 11 this one, 10 dito pa rin, this one 12 dito, 11 dito pa rin, 18 dito, next 15 dito, 17 dito, 21 this one, 12 dito, 20 this one, 25 sana belong dito sa taas, 17 dito, 21 dito, 14 dito, 12 dito, next 16 dito na belong, 10 dalawang 10, 22 this one, 21 dito, 29 sa taas, 11 dito, then 13 saan nabilong yung 13 dito. So ang 10 nabilong dito, ang 20 this one, 10 dito pa rin, 27 dito, 16 dito. Okay. 13 dito. 11 dito. 23 dito. 27 dito. 12 sa nabilong yung 12 dito. 12 ulit dito. 13 dito. So, tingnan natin. So, if we summarize or if we count the total frequency, dapat the result is 18 yan. So, that is, so this one is 19. So, 1, this is 4, this is 5, this is 10, next, this is 10, this is 11, and this is 19. So, ang last natin is 19. Tingnan natin. That is 19. Is natin ha. Ulitin natin. That is how to find the frequency. Una is 1. Sunod is 4. Sunod is 5. Next is 10. And this one is 10. Next 11. Next is 19. Pag itutan natin lahat ito, ang result niyan is n equals 60. That is how to construct a frequency distribution table. Mag-base tayo sa data. We will find the value of K, value of R, the value of C or class size. Okay, so that is example on how to construct a frequency distribution. Next, we will find the value of mean, median, and mode based pa rin dito na table or frequency distribution table. Okay, next video na yan. Okay, hello everyone, welcome to mathematics tutorial. So after natin na construct ang frequency distribution table, we will find the measures of central tendency. There are 3. So that is mean, median, and mode. So in this video, ipakita ko muna yung mean, how to solve for the mean of group data. Group data. So let's find out what is the formula on how to solve for the mean of group data. So formula, tandaan natin yung formula, importante ito. So that is mean equals, symbol for mean equals summation of f times x sub m over n. Okay, that is the formula on how to find the mean from group data. F is the frequency and x sub m, that is your class mark. So hanapin muna natin yung x sub m. Okay, so we will find x sub m. Ito yung class mark or midpoint of its class. So how to find the class mark or the midpoint of its class? X sub m. Mag-base tayo sa class limits. So when you say x sub m, that is midpoint of its class. So ano ba itong midpoint natin dito? 28 to 30, ano yung midpoint natin or tunga? Okay, or center of this class limits. Okay, so we have 28, 29, 30. So center is 29. This one 26, 22, 23, and this one is 20. This one is 17. This one 14, and last is 11. So that is the class mark or the midpoint of its class. Okay, next, how to find the f times x sub m. So we will multiply f x sub m. Okay, how to find this one? The value of f x sub m. So you will multiply the value of f times x sub m. So 1 times 29, that is 29. Then 4 times 26, that is 104. Okay. 5 times 23, that is 115. And this one 200, and this one 170. 11 times 14, that is equivalent to 154. 19 times 11, that is 209. Next, tingnan natin yung formula. Summation of f times x sub m. So you will find the total sum. So that is total sum, summation of f times x sub m equals, so 29 plus 104 plus 115 plus 200 plus 170 plus 154 plus 209, that is equivalent to 961. Next, i-substitute natin ito sa formula. So formula in finding the mean from group data is summation of f times x sub m, that is equivalent to 961 over, ano yung n natin? That is number of population or that is the total frequency. Okay, that is total frequency. So 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 11 plus 19, that is 60. Okay, next, 961 divide 60, that is equivalent to 16.02. So ito na yung mean mo. Ito na yung value of the mean from group data. Okay, from group data. So that is example on how to solve for the mean from group data. Okay, thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to mathematics tutorial. So today again we will discuss on how to find the measures of central tendency. Number 2 na tayo, so that is the median. Number 2, median from group data. Median from group data. So before we will proceed to find the value of the median, first alamin natin yung formula. So ano ba yung formula ng median? Okay, formula is MD, symbol for median, equals, that is X sub LB plus, that is the quantity of N over 2 subtract cumulative frequency sub B times I over frequency of the median class. So tandaan, ito yung formula in finding the median from group data. Group data. So let's identify ano ito. X sub LB, that is the lower limit or lower boundary. Ito yung frequency of, okay, that is the class limits 29 to 30, then sa baba 10 to 12. So total frequency is 60, that is the value of N. Next, ano bang hanapin natin? Ito ang cumulative frequency. How to find the cumulative frequency? So less than cumulative frequency. To find the cumulative frequency, tingnan natin yung total frequency. Ano yung total frequency natin? That is 60. So ilagay mo dito yan sa taas. Nakadepende yan kung saan mo ilagay yung 60 pag ang higher value nandito sa taas, 28 to 30 higher value. So ang 60 dito natin makita sa taas. How about pag ang lower value natin nasa baba? So dito rin ang 60. For example, 10 to 12, then dito yung 28 to 30. So ang cumulative frequency dito natin makita yung 60. Okay. Next, let's identify. So to find the cumulative frequency, 60 minus 1, that is 59. 59 minus 4, that is 55. 55 minus 5, that is 50. Then 50 minus 10, that is 40. Then 40 minus 10, that is 30. And 30 minus 11, that is 19. Tandaan, ang last cumulative, mag-base yan pa rin yan sa last value of the frequency. Tandaan, dapat the same itong frequency, last frequency and the last of cumulative frequency, 19. Okay, kung example, kung nasa baba yung lower value natin, 10, 12, then this one is 28 to 30. So dito yung 60. So ang 19 pa rin dito sa taas kasi 19 yung frequency. Next, how to solve for the median of the group data. Ito lang tandaan natin, cumulative frequency. Saan ba natin makita ang lower boundary? Okay, ang lower boundary makita yan natin dito sa lower limits. Minusan lang natin ng 0.5 ito. Minus 0.0 or 0.5. Minus 0.5. Okay, let's identify. But take note that to find the median class, it is the class where the cumulative frequency is greater than or equal to n over 2. So dito tayo mag-base sa median class. So hanapin natin muna yung ano ito, total frequency. Ano yung total frequency natin? That is 60 over 2. So that is equivalent to 30. Okay. So 30 lies between 19 and 30. So greater than or equal. So ito na yung median class natin. Okay. Kasi median class, it is the class where the cumulative frequency is greater than or equal to n over 2. So that is 30. So equal. So ito na yung median class natin. Dito natin makita ang yung value ng median. Dito na tayo naka-focus sa median class. Okay, let's identify what is the value of the lower boundary of the median class. Lower boundary, saan natin makita yan? Sa median class. Ito yung median class natin. So ang lower boundary, so ang 13, isubtract lang natin yan sa 0.5. So that is 12.5 plus, so this one n over 2, so that is 30. So 30 subtract, so cumulative frequency below or before ang median class, so that is 19. So that is 19. Tandaan, before ang median class ang value ng cumulative frequency. How about sa taas? Kung sa taas ang ating gamitin, but magiging negative ito. Okay, so before the median class or below the median class. So that is 19. How about the value of I? So ang I is the class interval. So 10 to 12, that is 3 over frequency of the median class, that is, okay, ano yung frequency of the median class? That is 19. So that is 19. So 12.5 plus 30, I know, hindi ito 19. That is 11. Median class. So that is 11. Next, 30 minus 19, that is 11 over 11 times 3. So equals 12.5 plus ito, ma-eliminate 11 divided 11, 1 times 3, that is 3. So 12.5 plus 3, that is 15.5. Ito na yung median class natin. Tingnan natin, ano yung value ng median class? That is 15.5. Saan natin makita yung 15.5? Dito pa rin natin makita sa median class, 15.5. Kasi this one, may upper value ito. Upper limit, that is 15.5. So that dito pa rin natin makita yung median class, 15.5. Okay, that's all for today. Good night. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today again we'll discuss another topic, which is the measures of central tendency. So there are three types of measures of central tendency, namely number 1, mean, number 2, median, and the last is mode. So we will find the mean, median, and mode from group data. So what is the formula in finding the mean of group data? So the formula is ito, tingnan natin. So mean formula is x bar, that is the symbol for mean, equals summation of f times x over n, where f is the class frequency, x, the value of x, is the midpoint or the class mark, and n, that is the number of cases or the total frequency. So before we will find the value of the mean, first we need to complete the frequency distribution table. So based on the formula a while ago, the value of frequency or f is the total frequency, f, that is frequency. So we will find the value of the class mark, or that is x, midpoint of its class. So how to find the value of x here? So from mag-base tayo sa class interval. So to find the value of x, you need to add this one, 86 plus 90, then i-divide mo yan sa 2, that is equivalent to 88. Tingnan natin midpoint of its class. So 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So what is the midpoint from 86 to 90? So 86, 87, 88. So ikatatlo, that is 88. How about next class? 81, 82, 83. So that is the value of x, 83. Next, 77, 76, 77, 78, value of x. Then 71, 72, 73, 73. Next, 66, 67, 68. Next, that is 63, Next, that is 58. Next is 53. Then we will find the total frequency. 8 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 10 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4. If you have a calculator, just add, and the total is, that is 50. That is the total frequency. How about the class interval, or that is the value of I? So class interval, tingnan natin, 90 minus 85, that is 5. Then 86 to 90, that is 5. So the interval, or the class interval, is 5. Next, how to find the mean of the group data? We will complete the frequency distribution table. So we will find the value of fx. How to find the value of fx? That is frequency times class mark, or midpoint. So multiply lang natin ito. So 8 times 88, that is 704. 704. Next, 5 times 83, that is 415. Next, 7 times 78, that is 546. Then 9 times 73, that is 657. Then 10 times 68, that is 680. 4 times 63, that is 252. Next, 3 times 58, that is equivalent to 174. Then 4 times 53, that is 212. Next, based on the formula kanina, so x bar, or that is mean, equals summation of f of x over n, or that is the total frequency. So what is the total sum of f times x? So you need to add the total sum. So the total sum is, that is the total summation of f times x, that is equivalent to 704 plus 415 plus 546 plus 657 plus 680 plus 252 plus 174 plus 215. The total is 3,640. Then how to find the value of the mean from group data? Yan lang natin, substitute. So total sum, that is 300 or 3,640 over value of n. Saan natin niya makita yan? Base formula, that is the number of cases, or the total frequency. So what is the total frequency? That is 50. So 50. Next, 3,640 divide mo yan sa 50, and that is 72.80. So that is the value of the mean for group data, 72.80. Next, tapos na tayo sa mean, we will proceed to median. So in order to find the value of the median, first, again, we need to find the lower boundary and the less than cumulative frequency. So lower boundary, how to find the lower boundary? Lower boundary, itong first lower limit, lower boundary, ito yung lower limit natin. Minusan lang natin yan ng 0.5. So 86 minus 0.5, that is 85.5. 81 minus 0.5, that is 80.5. 76 minus 0.5, that is 75.5. 71 minus 0.5, that is 70.5. 66 minus 0.5, that is 65.5. Then 61 minus 0.5, that is 60.5. 56 minus 0.5, that is 55.5. Then 51 minus 0.5, that is 50.5. 5. Okay, next, to find the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency is mag-base tayo sa highest value ng class interval. So highest value ng class interval natin makita dito sa itaas, 86 to 90, that is the highest class interval. Then to find the cumulative frequency, the value of the cumulative frequency, mag-base tayo sa total frequency. Kung ano yung total frequency, ilagay mo yan sa pinakamataas na class interval. So yung class interval natin is 86 to 90. Ilagay natin yung total frequency dito, and that is 50. Ito yan, oh, total frequency. Next, 50 minus 8, that is 40. Okay, 42. Next, 42 minus 5, that is 37. Then 37 minus 7, that is 30. 30 minus 9, that is 21. 21 minus 10, that is 11. 11 minus 4, that is 7. 7 minus 3, that is 4. Tingnan natin, i-check natin. Dapat itong last cumulative frequency, that is equivalent to last frequency natin dito. Equivalent yan lahat sila. 4, 4. Total frequency is 50. Din dito, 50. Pwede rin 4 plus 3, that is 7, plus 4, 11, plus 10, 21. 21 plus 9, that is 30, plus 7, that is 37, plus 5, that is 37. Then 37 plus 5, that is 42, plus 8, that is 50. Next, find the median. So formula in finding the median is ito. Median, lower boundary of the median class plus the quantity of n over 2 subtract distant cumulative frequency times I over frequency of the median class. So how to find the median class? So median class, it is the class where the value of the median class, it is the greater than or equal to summation of f over 2. So greater than or equal to summation of f over 2, summation of frequency over 2. So what is the total sum of the frequency? That is 50 over 2, that is 25. Mag-base tayo sa 25. So 25 lies between in what cumulative frequency? So 25 lies between 21 and 30. 21 and 30. But median class, it is the class greater than or equal to 25. So mas malaki pa sa 25. So mas malaki sa 25, 21 ba o 30? So greater than 25, and that is 30. So ito na yung median class, greater than 25. Median class greater than 25. Okay, so we will use the formula. Median class equals lower boundary plus quantity of n over 2 subtract less than cumulative frequency over frequency of the median class times I. Okay, next, what is the value of the lower boundary of the median class? Lower boundary of the median class, dito na kayo mag-base lahat. Value of the median class, lower boundary of the median class, tingnan natin, that is 70.5 plus n over 2, that is total frequency, that is 25, subtract less than cumulative frequency, that is, tingnan natin, Is done cumulative frequency before the median class. So before ang median class, that is 21. So 21 over frequency of the median class, that is 9 times interval, that is 5. Then simplify. 70.5 plus 25 minus 21, that is 4 over 9 times 5. So 70.5 plus 40 times 4 times 5, that is 20 over 9. So 70.5 plus 20 over 9, and that is 2.22. So what is your answer? That is 72.72, and that is the value of the median. So 72.72 lies between 71 to 75. Dito pa rin natin makita yung median dito sa median class. Okay, next, again, last is yung mode. Ito, pinakamadali lang ito. Revision ko na ito ha. Mode. What is the formula in finding the mode? Ito, formula, it is the lower boundary of the modal class plus d sub 1 over d sub 1 plus d sub 2 times I. So where lower bound LB sub MO, that is lower boundary of the modal class. Okay, ito yung d sub 1. D sub 1, it is the difference between the highest frequency and the frequency of frequency just below it. D sub 2, the difference of the highest frequency and the frequency just above the frequency, or the frequency of the modal class. So tandaan, take note that to find the mode from group data, mode, or what is modal class? It is the class with the highest frequency. Tandaan, modal class, it is the class with the highest frequency. So automatically, kung ano yung given highest frequency dyan, that is your modal class. So based on this given frequency, ano ba yung highest frequency natin dyan? Okay, very good. That is 10, highest frequency. Automatically, that is your modal class. Dito na kayo mag-base lahat. Modal class, lower boundary of the modal class. Okay, ito na. Modal class. So using the formula, mode equals lower boundary of the modal class plus d sub 1 over d sub 1 plus d sub 2 times I. So let's substitute. So lower boundary of the modal class. So lower boundary of the modal class, that is 65.5 plus d sub 1, it is the difference between the frequency of the modal class and below. So that is 10 minus 4, that is 6 over d sub 1, 6 plus ang d sub 2, frequency of the modal class above, okay, difference. So that is 1 times 5. So that is 65.5 plus 30 over 7. And that is equivalent to 30 over 7. So that is 65.5 plus 4.29, and that is equivalent to 69.79. So the value of the mode is 69.79. Saan natin makita yung 69.79? Dito pa rin natin makita sa modal class. 66 to 70. Okay, 69.79. Dito pa rin natin makita sa modal class. Okay. Again, good morning and welcome to my channel. Good luck, God bless. Okay, so today, again, we will find for the percentile. So, the same data ginamit natin for decile and quartile. So, percentile, tandaan, ito na yung formula ng percentile. So, lower boundary plus k times n over 100. So, kasi percentile niya, this done cumulative frequency over frequency of the percentile interval times I. Okay, unang gawin ito, we will find the value of k times n over 100. So ang k is 75. So 75 times the value of n, that is 30, over 100. So 75 times 30, that is 2,250 over 100. So i-divide mo yan, that is equivalent to 22.5. That is the value of k n over 100. Ito yung pinaka-importante naman. Ito yung i-base natin sa cumulative frequency. So 22.5 lies between 18 and 28. So greater than 22.5 is 28. So dito na yung percentile interval. So dito na tayo naka-focus sa formula. So we will substitute. So we have, so lower boundary of the percentile interval, that is 18.5 plus quantity of k times n over 100, that is equivalent to 22.5 subtract, ito pa rin, baba sa 28. So that is 18 over frequency, that is 10 times 3, that is class interval. Next, 18.5 plus 22.5 minus 18, that is equivalent to, what is your answer? 4.5 over 10 times 3. Next, 18.5 plus 4.5 times 3, ito 4.5 times 3, that is 13.5 over 10. So 18.5 plus 13.5 divided by 10, that is 1.35. So 18.5 plus 1.35, that is equivalent to 19.85. So ito yung percentile 75. 19.85, makikita pa rin yan natin sa percentile interval. So that's all for today. Hello everyone, welcome to mathematics tutorial. So in this video we will find, or we will solve for the quartiles of the group data. So for example, if we have the data given, the class limits, ito yung class limits and the frequency, we will find quartile 1, or that is 25% of this data. So to find the quartile 1, we will use, or first quartile, we will use this formula. So formula, that is Q sub K, ito yung gamitin nyo na formula, madali lang ito. So Q sub K equals lower boundary LB plus K times N over 4 subtract less than cumulative frequency over frequency of the quartile interval times this one, I is interval. So let's find out kung ano yung value ng K. Kung ano yung given ng quartile, yan ang value ng Okay, so the value of k is ito 1. So quartile 1. So we will find ano bang lower boundary natin. So we will find the value of the lower boundary. So to find the lower boundary, ito lower limits, subtract lang natin yan sa 0.5. So 22, automatic yan ha, constant yan. I-subtract natin yung lower limit natin sa 0.5. So 22 minus 0.5, that is 21.5. Next 19 minus 0.5, that is 18.5. Next 16, that is 15.5, and this one 12.5. Next is 9.5. Then ano pang hanapin natin? Itong less than cumulative frequency ang pang hanapin natin. Less than cumulative frequency. The same ito sa finding the median for group data. So to find the less than cumulative frequency data, first we need to solve for the total frequency or the value of n. So that is 2 plus 10 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5, that is 30. So the value of n is 30. Then kung anong value ng n dito, yan ang mauna dito sa cumulative frequency. So that is 30. Then kung anong last sa frequency, yan din ang last na cumulative frequency. So pwede na ito 30 minus 2, that is 28. 28 minus 10, that is 18. 18 minus 5, that is 13. Then 13 minus 8, that is 5. Okay, pwede rin 5 plus 8, 13 plus 5 equals 18. 18 plus 10, 28. 28 plus 2, that is 30. Okay, nakuha natin yung lower boundary and cumulative frequency. Next, to find the quartile or first quartile, we will find first ito. Ito yung pinaka-importante. So that is k n over 4. So what is the value of k? That is the given. So 1 times n, that is 30, divide 4. So 30 divided by 4, that is, what is your answer? 7.5. Okay, 7.5. Ito yung 7.5. The value of k times n over 4. Hanapin natin ito sa cumulative frequency. So 7.5 lies between 13 and 5. So to find the quartile 1, so dapat greater than or equal to 7.5, so that is 13. So greater than 7.5, that is 13. Kasi yung 7.5 in between 5 and 13. So ito yung quartile interval. So dito na kayo lahat mag-base sa answer. Ito. Dito na kayo mag-base. Dito na kayo nakafocus. Next, using this formula, lower boundary. So ang lower boundary is 12.5 plus this one, the quantity of k times n over 4, that is equivalent to 7.5. Then subtract, ano yung value ng less than cumulative frequency? Ang baba sa quartile interval, ang baba sa 13, so that is 5. Then over, ano yung frequency natin sa quartile interval? That is 8. Then times I. Ano yung I natin? So ang I is, that is equivalent to 3. Kasi 10 to 12. So 10, 11, 12 to find the class interval or the value of I. So that is 3 equals 12.5 plus 7.5 is 2. That is 2.5. over 8 times 3. Next, 12.5 plus this one, i-multiply natin, 2.5 times 3, that is 7.5 over 8. Then 12.5 plus 7.5 divide 8, that is equivalent to 0.94. Then 12.5 plus 0.94, that is equivalent to 13.44. So ito na yung value ng quartile 1. So meaning 13.44, that is 25% of this data. Okay, so that is the value of the quartile 1. Okay, thank you. Again, we will proceed to find the decile. So the same given data, so we will find the lower boundary, minusan lang na ito ng 0.5, so that is 21.5, 18.5, 15.5, and 12.5, and this one is 9.5. Cumulative frequency, unahin natin dito, pwede rin. So yung last frequency natin, ilagay natin dito. Then 5 plus 8, that is 13. 13 plus 5, that is 18. 18 plus 10, that is 28. 28 plus 2 is 30. Dapat ang cumulative frequency dito sa taas, equivalent yan sa total frequency or the value of n. Question, find d sub 8, decile 8. So we will use this formula. So first, the same with quartile, hanapin muna natin yung k times n over 10, decile, so meaning 10. So k, what is the value of k? That is 8. So 8 times value of n, that is 30 over 10. So 8 times 30, that is, okay, that is 240 over 10, so that is 24. So that is the value of k times n over 10. So ito yung pinaka-importante, 24. Then 24 lies between this one, 18 and 28. But take note to find the decile interval that is greater than to 24. So greater than 24 is 28. So ito na yung decile interval. So dito na kayo naka-base lahat. Ito, dito na kayo naka-base lahat. So we will use this formula, i-substitute natin. So that is equals lower boundary sa decile class, that is 18.5 plus k times n over 10, that is 24, subtract, baba sa 28 is 18, over, ano yung frequency is 10, then interval is 3. Next, simplify. 18.5 plus 24 minus 18, that is equivalent to 6 over 10 times 3. Next, 18.5 plus 6 times 3, that is 18, divide it by 10. So 18.5 plus 18 divide 10, that is 1.8. 1.8. Then 18.5 plus 1.8, that is equivalent to 20.3. So ito na yung decile sub 8. Tingnan natin yung value 20.3. Dito pa rin natin yan makita sa decile interval. Okay, so ito yung sagot natin, 20.3.